Bruh. We're good.
Let's try again. Thank you, phone.
Alert. You are streaming.
For God's sake.
AFP. Australian Federal Police. Poliziano.
Alright, mate.
Beautiful. Race day.
Alright, be quiet now.
Okay.
I haven't even put a tweet out so they know. Oh, God. Everything's just falling behind. Just to point out to people watching back the VOD. It's just descended into chaos. I'll tweet out while you talk at one point.
Me tweet out? Mate.
No, I'll tweet out, not you.
Oh. Wait, what do you want me to tweet out?
No, I'm tweet. You'll be.
I wasn't listening.
This is a bad idea.
It's great. Alright, everyone. Hello and welcome. It is
No,
season 3.
no.
Fine. I
Not
won't.
that's not the intro. I'm
Fine,
doing the
whatever.
intro.
You did the intro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Seasoned Professional.
It is the third season of Asia Pacific. It is SRL. And, well, it's actually season 7 of SRL. But the third season of Asia Pacific, APAC, Oceania, whatever you want to call it. And we've only got 12 people on the grid here today, but it should be absolutely crazy. And joining me is my former teammate from last season. Oh, it's 1503.
Hello, everyone. Yes, it's good to be in the combox for a change. Taking this season off from doing a third league, so looking forward to a new challenge. So yeah, let's get cracking.
Yeah, let's apologise for the mix of what's been going on. I'm not streaming on the SRL account because I couldn't sign out of my own account, so I have to stream on my account. So hopefully by next week when we have more people in, because for some reason there's a lot of people that aren't racing tonight, we get more people in for the race, and we'll be streaming on the SRL account, let's hope. But well, the defending champion has not come out yet, because I want to talk about him. Yeah, here he comes. Two-time
I have
champion.
a feeling there could be a bit of rain.
Oh, really? Ooh. Well, we have
Yes,
no one.
we've got Laggy out on the soft tyres and someone else
Thank
out on
you,
the
sir.
super softs.
Thank you, sir. That's actually. Well, the thing is,
There's 3 people in the
mixed,
softs.
mixed strategies. That's the thing about Australia. I've noticed a lot of people they go on different tyre strategies, starts on the different tyres and everything. But as I was going to say, New Zealand Ryan, looking for a third championship in SRL this season. The Pink Boys back together. A absolutely incredible team, Warden and Ryan. And I want to see how Warden goes, because just lately Warden, he hasn't really got up to speed in F1 gaming yet in this game. Just it's an unknown with Warden at the moment, but SRL, the Pink Boys are definitely probably the most dominant, and no doubt they will be. I think this season, I think they'll be tough to beat, and I think I just saw Alan Hugo hit the wall there, but maybe not. Could have been lag. Stay on board with Fens, because he'll be one of the first ones to cross the line for a lap.
Warden's gone off at turn 3 or 4? Turn 5, actually.
Just an out lap. Nothing to worry about. As keep an eye on fans in the Williams this season. And someone's had a laggy. Oh boy. That's a big moment for laggy. Pretty big spin as well at turn 12, 13. I bet I've said those corner numbers wrong. As now fans...
11 and 12.
11 and 12, thank you very much. We've got the smarter man here in commentary. As Roscoe Anderson 22-4, and fans invalidated his lap time. So, things are going well. And I'm going to... I think, yeah, Ryan's on a... Who's else? Neon did not do a perfect lap there. And Derek Kidd goes to the top with a 21.832 on the super soft tyres. In the Toro Rosso. Now Sven's going for, I don't know. Warden, I think had a moment there. Could be wrong, but here is Ryan. On the soft tyre. What can he do on these soft tyres? He will put it in P3. 22.535 for Ryan. I think did I say Warden coming across the line? I hope I didn't.
Did.
Oh my god, this is going very well. As President Cosby, Alan Hugo now goes to,
Alan.
oh my goodness me. Alan Hugo with a 20.2. That's actually not a bad lap from Alan Hugo.
That's a full second quicker than last season's pole lap.
Well, I think we knew that was going to happen. But
yes, but still.
As we see Warden 99, not New Zealand Ryan. I mean, the Pink Boys, the Pink Panthers, they are very alike. I think, yeah, Warden absolutely had a moment. And he might go on for another lap, I'd say.
And he's gone straight on at turn 1.
Oh dear. Things are going well for Warden. And Ryan right behind Aussie Gamer. That's...
I'm not sure whether Ryan was on a hot lap or whether he's
I
charging
think
his battery.
he might have... I think he was.
He improved, so yes, he was.
And he got held up a little bit by Aussie Gamer, so... That's... Oh dear. But let's have a look at the order at the moment. It's Alan Hugo on top, Preston and Cosby second, Derek Kidd third, Ryan, Roscoe, Matt. Of course, Roscoe and Matt back together this season. And it's Neon, Fens, Aussie Gamer, Conrad Street, Mr. Steve Bingham, Laggy, and Warden 99, who not getting off to a good start here at the moment for the first race of Season 3 of SRL. And pretty much everyone is in the pits, except for Fent is coming out on the soft tyres, and Conrad Straight is on the ultra soft tyres. So, again, strategy playing out here. And weather could play a part. We don't know that, if it will, or it will not. And I think, yep, New Zealand Ryan has run out of fuel. Oh dear.
He's also just... Oh, I think he's ghosted because he's just replied in the Twitter chat that he was blocked.
Oh, okay. No, I think he's out of fuel because the red light is on. Oh dear. Scenes of what a certain person who used to race in this league did a few times. Run out of fuel on their hot lap. Oh, we don't need to mention his name. As Fens. I'm kidding, Ben. But he's probably not going to watch this anyway. So, Fens. Back
I
to...
think that was close to an invalidated lap.
10th up in...
Got a warning.
Oh, dear. There goes that lap. There goes that lap immediately for Fens. He might still improve, though. Because he's 3 seconds... Almost 3.5 seconds off position 1. And actually, he's up. That's what it says on my screen. Unless he's up on his own time. See, I don't understand the spectator thing sometimes. I don't know if it's up on their own time or up on the fastest lap. It's very confusing. Now, who's... Okay, so Fence will be the first one to cross the line. Before... No, he's pitted. Yeah, so he did cost his lap there. He absolutely did. And a change of strategy probably for Fens. Auden getting a little bit closer to the wall there. As now Steve Bingham, Mr. Conrad straight on the ultra soft tyres. See what he can do. Oh dear, that was... oh dear.
Lots of understeer.
He is everywhere at the moment. As he's about to cross the line. It is a 22-3. Conrad straight goes P4. He'll be happy with that, but I'm pretty sure he will know. A lot of guys haven't really put down the perfect lap yet. I think Ryan with a 22-3 on the supers will not be happy with that. As Neon is also on the soft
No, he did it. He's
tyres.
on the softs.
Sorry, softs. Again, it says...
President Cosby's about to come across the line.
He's going on the super softs now. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, he's on the super softs now. So, again, strategy's just changing here and there and everywhere. As our President Cosby about to cross the line. Does he improve? He indeed does. A 20.4 for
nice.
President Cosby.
7/10.
Far off Alan Hugo for P1. Now, so Matt's starting a lap. Neon's on his lap for the soft tyre. Fens is out there on the super softs. So we could have, as DRC Jared is in the lobby, as Warden. I tell you what, that on board was very close. I will not be surprised that was an invalidated lap.
There's been a few interesting things. A lot of warnings being given out. Not a straight invalidated lap.
Interesting. I'll check something in a minute. As Warden is about to cross the line on the supers. And he did invalidate his lap. That's what I thought. Let me just check something.
Let me check.
Here. Yeah, okay, you do it.
Are you going to do it?
You do it. You can do it.
Corner cutting is on strict.
Neon goes peak 4 on the soft tyres. 22-2 for Neon. Of course, Neon in the Ferrari this season. Laggy goes P3. There's a yellow flag. I can't see. Must have been nothing.
Someone kicked up some gravel.
Okay.
Can't tell who it was.
So, see if Warren has improved on his lap here. No, he hasn't. So he's probably coming into the pits this lap. Somebody with Ryan. Interesting to see what he does here on these supers. Oh, that was very nice there from Ryan. If you and I did that, we would have spun and hit the wall.
I wouldn't have made it that far around the lap.
As Ryan will cross the line and fends as well on the supers. He's not looking good on his lap. Ryan.
No, he's backed off.
Crosses the line. It's a 20.7. Goes P3.
think Matt's about to start a flowing lap. Matt, it's coming in the pits. Fens is starting a flying lap
As
here.
Fens will go again. He will try and improve on this lap here. I mean, to be honest, since it is only 12 cars on the grid, I mean, it's pretty easy to probably qualify on the supers or the softs. As Fens, oh boy, that could have ended badly. Very badly.
Oh, he's not happy.
No, he's not. I don't think he's happy with that.
It's worth noting Warden's just bolted on the Ultra Softs.
Yep, I think Warden's decided to just go on the Ultras. And Ryan will come into the pits now, but the question is, what will Ryan do in all this? I'd say probably Fens might come into the pits too. 3 minutes and 30 to go, but in this game it's very easy to get out of the pits quickly. You don't have to wait forever like in the last game.
Sure, let's just skip over my last leg race.
But no talking of like last league races.
Okay.
Actually, Fens goes P5. So I thought Fens was going to come in the pits, but yeah, P5 for Fens. Kind of, he did 2 laps on those tyres. I mean, he'll be fine, but yeah, I
think he's retiring. Yes, he's retired.
Yeah, he's definitely retiring. As
Mr. Steve Bingham's on a hot lap.
Indeed he is. And hold on a second, because I'll be just 1 second.
You are alright. We got the 2 Force Indias coming out of the pits. They are on. They are both on the Ultra Softs, so they're going hell for leather. What else is happening on track? We got
I'm back.
Conrad
Apologies,
Straight coming up to 11 and 12. Approaching a bit of traffic as well.
Yeah. He'll want to get a good lap in here as... Whoa, that was awkward. Yeah, I think that lap is gone for Mr. Steve Bingham. Keep an eye on the 2 pink boys.
Yes.
Oh, Derek Higgins gone. 11 and 12. There goes his front wing, and there goes his lap. Dear oh dear. That will be one of the things to look out for in this race. People bottling it in 11 and 12. As someone else is gone, it's Mr. Steve Bingham.
He's letting people through.
Thank you. As Roscoe has almost hit the wall there. And there's more yellow flags. Alan Hugo is on the Ultras. He will try to improve his lap. And we're on board here with Warden. Warden and Ryan on the Ultras. Both will be looking to do a 1-2 for the Pink Boys for Force India. And that would be a championship statement immediately for those two. They are the 2 dominant drivers in SRL, Asia Pacific, no doubt about it. I'm going to keep an eye on these 2, see what they can do. The only other one really on the Ultras is Matt. And the rest are really doing their laps on supers at the moment.
Roscoe comes across the line. Doesn't improve. Going again though. Maybe he meddled at his lap.
Because Roscoe would not be happy with P11. As we're just watching these
Neon's
2
having
boys.
a very shaky lap.
The two pink boys. Warden, will he go to pole position? Beat the McLaren of Alan Hugo. Warden, can he do it? Oh, it's going to be close. Yeah. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Very close.
20.3. Oh, dear. So, can Ryan beat the McLaren for pole position?
That laggy person's about to come across the line on the super softs.
Does he improve? Yes, he does. He goes
Jumps
P4.
up. P4.
Ryan just gets there, 20.0. And the two-time champion once again showing what he's made of and goes P1.
Here comes Roscoe.
Can Roscoe possibly move up through the field? He does.
He does to 9th, I think.
P8.
8th.
Just go through the order for me, because I am going to tweet out Twitch stream.
Not a problem. Alright, so for round one we start with New Zealand Ryan on pole from Alan Hugo and Warden. President Cosby rounds out the second row with that laggy person being the fastest of the super soft runners. V-Fens will line up beside him in the Williams. Neon Treedome and Roscoe Arm both 7th and 8th. Is That Matt is 9th, and Derek Kidd will round out the top 10 with Conrad Strait 11th and Aussie Gamer starting 12th.
Yeah,
should be a feisty race, this one.
There you go. And I've watched many other leagues, and when there's usually less numbers, sometimes that could cause havoc. Yeah, sometimes you think lesser numbers could absolutely not cause carnage, but I'll tell you what, it still can. Absolutely still can. Now, let me just check before... have they got formation lap on? Yeah, they do. So we got plenty of time
they do.
to talk and preview. TGE TV 444. 44, excuse me.
Interesting.
And DRC Jared are in the lobbies as well. So it's a 14-man grid. Jared, also very good.
Should be an interesting race. Warden's won this one last season.
And of course, Chimchar won the very first race of SRL, who's not racing tonight. But, yeah, let's have a look here at these tyre strategies. Interesting enough, everyone outside the top 10 on the supers, and we have got 5 cars on the ultra soft tyres. So, should be an interesting one, no doubt about it. I think... Tell you what, Ryan will be wanting to get off to a good start, and he's run wide on the formation lap.
There is carnage down the back of the field.
Oh, it's good old formation lap banter, like we love it. And I want to ask you, Mr. Owens, who do you think will win this one?
Oh, Warden typically is very strong at this track. But I think it's going to be tough to beat Ryan's race pace that he's demonstrated so far on the game. And it could be interesting with Alan as well. I haven't seen him race on F1 2018 yet. He's clearly got good quality pace, so it'll be interesting to see if that transitions over to the race.
Well, exactly right. Be interesting to see how this all plays out. And let me just get the ERS up as well, because that's one thing I forgot in another league that I commentated last week. I forgot to put the ERS up. But look, holy moly, there's just a bunch of cars. I haven't seen all the cars this close on a formation lap. But yeah, first round of the season for SRL. As I said earlier in qualifying, I hope that next week I'll be on the SRL Twitch channel and make it much more better. And Neon and Roscoe have been disqualified.
Should be interesting to see both Jared and Fens come through the field. They're sort of
Fence
out of position.
P6. I think Fence will be okay.
I think you'd be expecting a bit higher than that.
Well, TGE TV 44 has left. I don't know if he was an actually person in the league. I don't know.
I don't think he was. Not that I was aware of.
Well, here we go. It is the first round of the season. SRL. It's Ryan versus Alan Hugo. We're underway. Pretty good stuff from Alan Hugo, actually. He might try to get the move on Ryan here. Oh, he's got it. Right, Alan Hugo goes P1.
Oh!
Warden.
Roscoe's had a huge moment out of turn one.
He'll sit behind Ryan as the McLaren will lead. I said if Alan Hugo could get to lead, someone's off.
Jared's gone straight on.
Jared's just got straight on. There's carnage behind already. There is carnage already.
And he's broke his wing as well.
Jared has broke his wing. Oh dear, that's terrible for Jared. And yes, Alan Hugo, position number 1. Then it's Ryan. Then it's Warden. A perfect start from Alan Hugo. Absolutely superb. As we see, I think Derek Kidd going to look for the move. Oh no, he'd be brave to look for the move on Matt through here. So yeah, Jared, wing damage and all. But yes, Alan Hugo leads this race in the McLaren. What a start for Alan Hugo. I don't know if Alan is in many leagues at all. He's very much an unknown to the F1 Oceania community. So yeah, Alan Hugo.
There's going to be an old scrap for P9 here.
Oh, I could sense some drama here in a minute. It's actually... oh, no, it is P9. My apologies. Ooh. Oh, dear. Actually, it's P8. The battle. Matt will look for the move on Stink Binger, but Derek Kidd, ooh, as Jared has got a 5-second stop-go penalty. That just makes the night even worse.
Just not been his race so far.
That just makes the night even worse for him. Matt and Stink Bingham all over each other at the moment. Oh, this is... oh, I'm just feeling... to drive Warden!
Something's happened to Warden.
Is there damage? Oh, dear. That's a bit close between him and Fens.
It's very close.
Oh, Fens is in the wall.
Oh, Fens hit the wall.
Oh, there's absolutely
he lost his wing as well.
Here.
Awesome wing.
There's drama. Absolute chaos here in round 1 already. Both Warden and Fens. I think both Warden and Fens... does Warden have to... I mean, he's trying to hold off Neon, so maybe he doesn't. Oh, it's unknown. Or we're about to find out. But we know Warden. Yes. We know...
It doesn't seem to be understeering or anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Jared is out. Yeah, Warden. Yep. And Fens, yeah. So they stay out. Maybe they just have yellow wing damage. Maybe. But yes. So the battle at the moment. Alan Hugo. Ryan. President Cosby. That's the top 3 at the moment. And this battle... many battles going on at the moment. Derek Kidd still trying to get closer to is that Matt. And now Neon will try and hunt down Warden here. Neon probably doesn't know what happened to Warden. So he might be hoping that he's got wing damage or something. But he's definitely keeping up with him.
Warden's
Neon.
Struggling.
He definitely is. But we know... oh, yeah. He's definitely got damage. But we know Warden's history. He likes... to, if there's a bit of wing damage and he can stay out, he will try to stay out. Neon goes... oh, would have been brave. If I'm Neon, I'm just sitting behind waiting patiently because Warden is struggling. And I
Derek Kidd's already got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh dear. Fence is also struggling as well. Matt is closing in on him. So I think Warden and Fence, they might be trying to get to a point where they can put the soft tyres on and get to the end. That's my gut feeling at the moment.
It's a way away yet.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. It's now Neon should get this move done. on Warden. Oh, it's still close. And Neon's through.
Nicely
But Warden
done.
will look for it back. He does. Oh dear. And that's very close there, but Warden...
Just enough. Oh,
holds
there's
on.
Fens is starting to create a bit of a train.
Here he is. I told you, both Fens and Warden are just struggling at the moment. Matt! Oh,
Fens
dear.
could be okay here because
That's-
Matt's tyres, because he's
Well,
on the
Matt
opposite
had a
side, will
moment
start to
there.
go
Matt
off.
had a moment there. And that's going to cost him because Derek Kidd is all over him. And that's a bit of a corner cut, but I won't judge. And... Oh dear. Now Neon is going to try to fight back here on Warden. Meanwhile, Ryan is closing the margin down on Alan Hugo. He's closing it down.
He's looking a lot smoother, Ryan is.
Yeah. As Neon should. Warden, yeah, Warden's just... He's struggling to hold on here. But I think he's just holding on just. But I have to keep an eye on the lead here because Ryan, he's closing the margin down to Alan Hugo, who has used a lot of ERS. So May and Ryan's got a lot. So that just shows you as... I'm just going to... Ross goes past Derek Kidd. Something's happened to Derek Kidd because...
Yeah, he had a moment.
yeah. As Warden and
corner.
Neon once again. Warden's off. And there goes 5th place for Warden. And now Fens
And
is going to
Matt's
be...
looking racy to them both.
Yeah, and now Fens will try to
Oh,
call...
Matt.
Oh, I saw that as well. Meanwhile, I think Ryan... will
Ryan's
look for
right
move
on the
here.
back here. Out
Yep.
of turn 10. No, 9.
Alan
into
Hugo
10.
has 33% ERS. Ryan has 92.
Ryan's got 92 and is in 1.
So we see why Alan Hugo's gone off to a superb start. He's used a lot of that ERS, but that's the thing about ERS in this game. You take the advantages that you can get. Ooh. Ryan might set him up here shortly.
Oh, I think Ryan's just playing it safe at the minute.
Yeah, I think he... Yeah, well, he's not that close enough at the moment. Even though Alan Hugo's defending, as President Cosby is in the
Roscoe's half
pits.
spun at the second to last corner.
Yes, he has. Oh, dear.
Derek
dear.
Kidd's in the pits.
Derek Kidd in as well. And now
President
Fens-
Cosby is putting on these soft tyres.
Yep, he'll be going to the end. Fens on Warden. Side by side, these two go. And Warden should hold on here. No. Ooh. Very close
Derek
there.
is also putting on these softs.
Matt is just watching this, licking his lips, hoping for utter chaos.
Yeah, Roscoe's struggling.
And the question is now, how long is these two going to stay out? Ryan, again,
As we look.
right on Alan Hugo. Oh dear. Big moments there. Ryan, he doesn't need to do it straight away. Yeah, Alan Hugo down to 16%. Trying to hold off New Zealand Ryan here as best as he can.
Ooh,
Fans
he's
and
gone wide.
Warden as well. So there's two battles, significant battles going on here. Now, will Ryan look for it? Can he get the move done on the McLaren? Oh, he'll try and... Oh. Sometimes do you have to take the risk or not? As he will try to look for it again. Oh, he's trying to do it on the outside. Can he get it done? Oh, that was close. Oh dear, that was close between them. There could have been contact. There could have been carnage. Oh dear. Alan Hugo. Alan Hugo.
That laggy person is looking good.
Meanwhile, Warden is in the pits. He's on the soft tyres, so he's going to try to gain that advantage back. That advantage back that he lost. Well, in third place. He was in first place. Get that time back, I should say. As Ryan... Oh, Ryan, is he going to look for it here? I think he might. Oh, it's very close in between the two. And Ryan very smartly holds off. Because he's going to set him up. Go for the move on the McLaren. Again, he just... Oh, it's very close. Yo! The McLaren, Alan Hughes.
Beautiful.
He was almost gone. He almost lost it there, but it was absolutely incredible as they're both in.
The 2 leaders pit.
They're both
Laggy
in.
was only a second
Now,
behind
this
them.
laggy pit, no, he does not.
No, he's on the supers.
Yes, he's on the supers. Correct. And I say both will be on the super. Warden's
out.
Now, where has he done that? I'm going to keep it on here on Derek Kidd here. I think Warden. Yes, it's 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Dear, oh dear. It's just...
Well, President Cosby's going around the outside of Aussie Gamer.
Indeed he is.
Aussie Gamer's yet to pit, though.
President Cosby moves up. And that is essentially P3.
And Ryan's gained a couple of seconds in the pits.
There he has 1.6 seconds. The gap. As we'll be now waiting for the guys on the super soft tyres to pit. That being Laggy, Neon, Roscoe, and Steve Bingham in 4th place. Ryan has a comfortable lead. From Alan Hugo, I mean, President Cosby around the same ERS as them. I think those two will be the battle for pretty much 2nd and 3rd. But there's Matt and Fens as well. That looks like it could be a feisty battle later on. No offense to Matt, but you know, Fens, or well, if Fens is going to do stuff like that, he's
Neon's closing in on Laggy.
That's now Neon. Indeed he is. He is closing in here
He's
on Laggy.
taking half a second.
Closing that margin down. On the super soft tyres. As Ryan now closing in on Conrod Straight. Roscoe Arm has a time penalty. And the battle here. It's definitely on at the moment. Between Neon and Laggy, both who have not pitted just yet. And Ryan has... Oh, no, he hasn't. Steve Bingham's going to give a fight, but he lets Ryan go. He's smart about it. Conrad Straight, very smart. There's no point of really him holding up Ryan, because it's really not going to help his race. Well, they're both of their races. As Neon and Laggy. Both can really pit at any time they want. Neon is closing that margin down a Laggy person.
Interestingly, President Cosby is gaining time on Allen after the pits.
There he is. Oh, it's very close. Can Alan Hugo get the move done here on Conrod Straight? I think he will. Oh! That was a moment. Big moment. That could have ended badly. As now Neon and Laggy. Once again. Neon, he's just not close enough to get the move done on Laggy here. It's not that close enough.
Matt's about to have a crack at Aussie Gamer.
Well, he's got to get past him. Matt is looking for a good top 4 here. And he will look for the move. Is that Matt? And he'll get it done. Matt essentially now, I'd say P4. As Aussie Gamer has another time penalty. President Cosby now trying to get past Conrod. But the battle is on here for the lead. Two guys who have not pitted on the super soft tyres as of yet. Neon and Laggy. Do they want to battle? Should they battle? They probably shouldn't. They want to lose much time battling. That's the thing. As Ryan's got a time penalty. Even though Alan Hugo's he's having crazy close moments. Every time I'm on board with him, he's just having close moment after close moment. As Neon... Yeah, I think Neon could be playing it smart here, unless he goes for the move here on Laggy here soon,
No,
which
I
I
think
think
he's
he
gonna have a
will.
crack.
Yeah, he's going to have a crack. Should get it done easily.
Yeah,
Oh,
Laggy's
there's going to
burnt
be
through far
contact.
too much ERS.
There's contact between the two.
As Roscoe gets a stop go.
And he's in the pit lane. Oh, and Neon and Laggy. This battle's raging on. It's really going to be battle into the pit lane as well. It's now Neon. Will he get the move done? Oh, dear me. And that is easy done for Neon Tridome. He had to work for it, but he got it done. He's up into the lead, but he does have to pit very soon. Because New Zealand Ryan is the man to beat at the moment. It's really going on at the moment, but there's a battle here that could heat up.
Critically, Ryan's got that 3-second gap already.
He does. And there's a battle here between Roscoe and
Oh,
Derek Kidd.
President Cosby's had a
And
huge moment.
Everyone's
And
been
so
having
has
huge
Conrad.
moments. As Laggy, I think Alan Hugo went off there again, but Laggy is in the pit lane. Laggy comes in. Interesting to see where Laggy comes out in all this. And Ryan, there goes up into P2 and the fastest lap of the race. So it's just getting pretty much easier and easier for Ryan.
Derek Kidd's on the back of Roscoe here.
There he is.
Ooh.
I think Derek Kidd might get the move done here very shortly on Roscoe Arm. Point out Laggy is in P5, 2.4 off President Cosby, so we'll keep an eye on that. But Derek Kidd looks for the move for the 1 point. Can he get the move done on Roscoe? And for me, there's a little bit of lag on Roscoe, but I think Derek Kidd... Oh no, he's just... Oh, that was the moment there. As Matt now closes in on Conrad Straight. So it looks like Matt is actually top 5 for Matt. But Laggy will now try to hunt down President Cosby.
Laggy's looking good at the moment.
Here he is. So now Neon is in the pit lane. So when will Neon come out? Relating to Laggy. Oh dear. Matt. And I think Conrad, yeah, Conrad's just let him go. He's just let him go easily.
Roscoe's gone up the inside of
Yes, he has.
Aussie Gamer.
Oh, there's a big battle here for 9th. Oh, this smells drama.
Oh,
this smells
dive
drama.
bomb from Derek.
Yep. That smells drama. I could just see it immediately. And Neon has got ahead of Laggy. So there you go.
Laggy's been chewing through his ERS.
So Conrad is in the pit lane. Laggy's trying to close in on Neon. Dear oh dear. As I want to point out, he's still in Ryan. 4-second lead at the moment. On to Hugo. 4 seconds ahead of President Cosby. But President Cosby has Neon and Laggy behind him. You'll be hoping for these two to battle on again. But, as you said, ERS can play a factor. Especially Laggy's. Let me look at the ERS. And Alan probably should save a bit of ERS, to be honest. But, yeah, the battle here, I think it's going to heat up for 30 very soon. That's the battle to watch. Roscoe gets a time penalty. That's like his third, I think.
I'll check.
Here we go.
Roscoe has
Yep.
3 penalties.
There you go. As forget about that Renault. I don't know if that Renault's actually a driver in this league. He probably is, so I apologise if he is. But Neon is closing in on President Cosby. Closing in that margin for third.
As Aussie Gamer comes into the pits.
He did. He Did he? Okay. And
Looks
soft
like
tyres,
Matt's
it goes.
going
Neon's
to be
got
under
a time
attack soon
penalty.
from Fence.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As now, Neon. Oh, he's right on Cosby. Can he get the move
And
done?
Lag is really benefiting from this.
Here he is. Laggy. Oh, and Laggy just went straight through. I missed it completely. President Cosby.
I think President Cosby pulled to the side.
I think he did. He saw these two were closing in on him very quickly. Fence has a time penalty. Dear oh dear.
I have to say, Laggy's car is looking a lot more stable and calmer than Neon's.
Yeah, that's what I can tell that as well. So,
See, Ryan's just stretching his legs at the minute.
okay. So Warden has just confirmed that that Renault is not a driver in this league. So there you go. There's confirmation. So Laggy and Neon. Fens also closing in on this that Matt. So really the two battles going on here at the moment. As Nisilan Wright, he has a 6.5 second lead. Unless something dramatically happens.
Ooh.
Ryan should have this victory in his hands. And Laggy. I tell you what, the ERS is definitely, it's interesting. You know, Neon's got a bit more, Laggy's just got a little bit less. It's going to play a factor in this one. Fence. And Matt's got the yellow fuel light on. That's not a good sign on lap 16 of 29.
It just means he's under.
That's true. As Fens just not
Cosby
enough.
is struggling. Been running very wide and going very slow through a lot of corners.
Looks like he has been struggling. Maybe that's why he left Neon and Laggy just go through. And Fens,
Fence has just sent it.
easy. He's got it done. So now Fence will try to move up here on President Cosby for P5.
Very generous racing from Matt there to leave him most of the track.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Laggy's back on Neon again. Keep it on board here on Laggy. Oh! It's what you take every risk
Laggy
you
just
can
got
get.
his second warning.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Again, penalties play a
heading
part.
up.
Penalties are a massive factor, especially at this track. I know because
You know all too well, mate.
exactly right. As I think President Cosby, he's in the pit lane.
Ryan made a mistake.
No,
He's
no.
lost a second and a half.
Who knows? President Cosby's in the pit lane. So those softs must just not be working for him at all. And he's come in on the super soft tyres. So he's going to see how the supers work for him. And he will still be in P9. So not bad. Even though he was in a podium position. I think that margin now is... I don't know. I mean, every time I keep coming back to this battle, it extends or it closes back closer. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. As it's going to run for the order real quickly. It's Ryan P1, Alan Hugo, Neon is third, then Laggy, Fens P5, Matt 6th, Roscoe 7th, Derek Kidd 8th, 9th for President Cosby, 10th for Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham, 11th place for Aussie Gamer, and the two DNFs is Warden and Jared. Again, Laggy and Neon. As we're on lap 18 of 29. To be honest, really the only battle at the moment. The gaps are so wide at the moment. It's incredible.
I have to say, the battle between Matt and Fens may not be over. Fens has 2 penalties and 2 warnings.
What about
Matt has
though?
nothing.
There you go. I mean, Matt might have to take it easy on that ERS and field, but
Fens also has a stop-go.
oh dear. So that battle for 5th is the one to watch, but the battle for 3rd for the podium is definitely on. Once again, Laggy is closing in on Neon again.
Neon. And these two combined are catching Alan in P2.
Well, that's right. So I think Alan should be saving ERS for when if these two close in on him. But
I think he is.
yeah, I think he could still save it a little more. That's just my opinion. But Laggy, keep saying Laggy because really Laggy's. Wait a minute. I think Matt has had a moment because he's out 2.6 off Fens.
Oh.
So that's not good for. Is that Matt?
Oh, I have a feeling he has some sort of damage. Car's looking very understeery.
Oh dear.
As Ryan's quickly got back that 1.2 seconds and a bit extra for good measure. Battle for P3 is still on, but they've caught Alan by half a second in half a lap. As Roscoe gets his 4th warning. 4th time penalty.
President Cosby
sets the fastest lap.
So maybe those softs were just not doing well for him. As Laggy, President Cosby probably hoping for a safety car, but probably highly unlikely will happen. But you never know with this game.
There's Laggy's penalty. So now they're even.
Yeah, Laggy. Still.
Pushing his luck a bit.
Yeah. Still is just all over him. That margin, as you said, is costing out Alan Hugo. But I think he has been saving. Which I told him that's what he should be doing.
He also only has 2 warnings.
Well, there you go.
Which is critical.
So Laggy. Keep saying Laggy. I've probably said Laggy about 50 times in this stream already. But really, this is the only battle at the moment to really watch. Because it's such a close battle. Derek Kidd's in the pits. So
Roscoe's catching Matt, and Matt is catching Fens again, so maybe he didn't have damage. Maybe just overheated the tyres.
Derek Kidd, I think. Look at the margin, 16 seconds. I think he's thinking, do I want 2 points or 1 point?
Lap.
No, he's wing damage,
Laggy's.
actually. Wing damage, actually. My apologies, because he's just changed his wing. So he's had a moment somewhere. And here we go again with these two. Can Laggy maybe look for the move here on Neon? Gotta be patient. Don't need to do the risky moves just yet. Especially when you close it in on 2nd place. But as you said, the penalties are will play a big factor. But Ryan has a almost 9-second lead. Yellow flag.
Ooh,
It's Fen. No, I think it was Fens. Maybe. I just saw him run a little bit wide
could
there.
be.
I just saw him run a little bit wide there, so I think it might have been Fens. And he will have 2 hunting Red Bulls coming after him for 5th place. So,
Roscoe's catching Matt.
Yeah, so yeah, the two Red Bulls trying to close in on that Williams and possibly make it position 5 and 6 for them. Which, that's a great result for Red Bull, especially with Warden out for the
And
Pink
Roscoe
Boys.
starting 11th.
Exactly.
Oh, no, 8th, sorry.
Is he gonna look for it? No.
I think he'll just play it
there.
safe.
Just wasn't there. Again, as I said, risk management. So 2.6.
I think Laggy knows he's a bit smoother at the minute.
Exactly right.
It's going to come back to him a bit later in the race, I think, with the tyre wear.
Well, it is like 22 or 29, so you better think about it soon. But yeah, it's steady at the moment with Red Bulls closing in on Fens. But that margin could come down later on. This is turning into the Laggy Neon Grand Prix as Derek Kidd
Ryan's
has
not
the
that
time
far away
penalty.
from lap traffic at the minute.
I think it'll hurt him, but I think Laggy. I don't know. I think run through here maybe can get the move on him. But as you said, don't need to do it too quickly. Or Laggy I think he had a much better run through there.
He's not running a high ARS though.
He's not going to go for it though. He had a sniff there, did Laggy. He had a sniff. But he just couldn't get that move done
I
on
think he's
Neon.
hungrier than ever.
Exactly right.
Mind you, they're still catching Alan. Not as quick, but...
Yeah, it's still catching Alan, no doubt about it. And...
Ryan's just passed Aussie Gamer.
Let's see. Oh, Laggy didn't have the perfect exit there. And I'm going to actually have a look here at the most positions gained. Most positions gained in this race is actually Neon Trito, 4. And the most positions lost is President Cosby with 4. So, well, Warden, but he's out of the race. But
Yeah.
Laggy, again, this is going to go.
He's a lot closer this time,
this
and
is
he's
gonna
had a
go
much better exit.
I think it's going to go to lap 29, because it's been close forever, this battle.
I think Laggy's just in conservation mode with his ARS. He's got about 50%.
And Derek Kidd has
but he's,
passed Conrad
not
Strait for
rushing
9th
it.
place. I think Derek Kidd knew that.
Mistake from Neon. Laggy made it as well though.
Oh, Laggy. Oh, and it's down to 1.8 between them and Alan Hugo. So we're going to have a three-way fight here soon, I think. President Cosby picks up a time penalty. Laggy. Oh, you don't want to... Maybe a bit of banter, you could go for a risk like that, but not in a league racing. You got to look for the right moment. Oh, it's just not there. Just not there. Just not there for Laggy. So Ryan has a almost 10-second lead as he goes past as Warden said in the chat, a player.
The ghosty.
As Laggy.
Oh,
Again.
nice run through here. Oh, bit tail happy.
And they've pretty much got the same ERS, pretty much. So, ooh. Oh, Neon!
Oh, Neon.
I think Laggy.
Is your ARS Laggy?
He's not gonna look. Yeah, he's just not close enough again. He should have gone for the ERS. Should have gone for the ERS.
I think he's just biding his time.
That's just allowing Alan Hugo to hold in P2, but as you said, penalties will play a factor in all this. Yeah, laggy, absolutely. And Fence is around. Fence is around. He's lost it at the final corner, and that's going
He won't be happy with that.
That's going to give the Red Bulls P5 and P6. Oh, that is not a great start for Fence for this season.
I think he has damage. A lot of it too. I saw
weak damage. Well, when I saw him on board, he was in the wall. So, yeah. But Laggy is closer than he's ever been, I think. No, Laggy
went a bit too deep.
Yeah, he went too deep there. So that's cost him.
Gap to P2's still coming down slightly as Alan gets a penalty.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's lap traffic. That's why.
Yeah, the lap traffic.
Aussie Gamer is holding him up.
Oh dear. That was a bit ugly, and that has brought the margin down to 1.2 seconds. But these two still got to get past him.
Neon and Laggy both have to pass him as well.
Ooh,
this could benefit Laggy here.
He's landing through. Yep, land them through. Oh no! I don't know.
Is he going to jump on the brakes?
Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a bit ugly.
A bit of poor sportsmanship.
That's a bit ugly there. He probably should have just waited.
And he's still not pulling to the side.
He's not pulling to the side. That's oof. That's what you could say. Laggy just, yeah, all you got to do, Laggy, is just push your way through. And he's almost lost it there. And the margin's gone to 1.4.
I think it cost him a warning as well, which could pay dividends later. No, it hadn't, thankfully.
So,
bit of a...
Now Laggy has
Fens gets another stop go.
So that he has to close that margin back in again. Incredible. So that has cost Laggy possibly P3. I don't know what the exact penalties are, and Fens is going to be down possibly P10.
I think you could see both Neon and Laggy throw caution to the wind here.
Especially Laggy.
Laggy
does not need to use that ERS because Neon, I think, is just saving. He indeed is.
He is.
Laggy's using his ERS here. Will it hurt?
Could be a bit of frustration.
And Roscoe is on that. So the Red Bulls
got him to within DRS.
Yeah, and the Red Bulls are going to have a little bit of a battle here as well. And Fence has got another time penalty. I think he's done after this race. That's not been his race. Another guy who could definitely battle for this championship. The guy to beat, obviously, is the man who's trying to become a three-time SRL champion. Derek Kidd is out.
As Derek has crashed out.
I think he's done it. At 11-12.
Yes, he has.
Oh dear. That was close. So that's another 11-12 victim. And here we go. Yeah, Laggy just... Ooh. He's just got enough ERS, Laggy. And that Toro Rosso just in the middle of the field. I think he'll be okay, yeah. Just 1.6 the margin between Neon and Alan Hugo. So Alan Hugo is holding on to an incredible P2 for McLaren.
I think Laggy's clearly got the pace.
Oh!
Cat-like reflexes.
That was...
It's been pretty quiet for Ryan. Cap's coming down a little bit, but I don't think he'll be too bothered with it. He's just bringing the bacon home.
This is the battle for third. This is the battle to watch once again. Between Neon and Laggy. And also the Red Bulls, that could come a factor as well. Because Roscoe and Matt are competitors, and they'll battle each other no matter what. If they're teammates or not, they'll battle. But Laggy Neon, oh, laggy.
Oh, laggy.
Dear, oh dear.
I think he's taking a bit too much entry speed now, getting a bit greedy.
He's getting a bit greedy. Got it.
We'll have to be careful not to bottle it.
Especially
Or
for
spin out there, I should say.
Especially for 11 and 12. Because you could do that very easily.
Or Neon.
As New Zealand Ryan is about to start his final lap. We're still watching P3 here. Neon and laggy. And I would like to point out everybody at the moment.
ERS.
I want to point out everyone has points. So there you go. As tell you what,
Yeah, I don't think the Red Bulls are close enough to have a battle.
I think Laggy got to have a perfect.
Laggy
Oh
the
no, he's gone. He's gone.
That's it.
That's P3 done. It's over. That's it for P3.
Oh, Neon's had a huge moment as well.
Don't say that.
Neon's also short on fuel.
Oh, well, so is Laggy, but it's pretty much everybody probably. So, but New Zealand Ryan, another superb performance from Ryan. I call him the SRL King of Asia Pacific because he's just absolutely superb in SRL Asia Pacific. He's just no one really can beat him. 7.3 second lead of Alan Hugo. He had a bit of a battle there. Alan Hugo and the McLaren got to the lead and could have really challenged him, but Ryan, just a superb performance for New Zealand Ryan. He will win round number 1 in SRL Asia Pacific. He gets the job done. Superb performance from the defending two-time champion, Alan Hugo. What a result for the McLaren. He was almost in the lead at one point. Neon goes into the wall. Laggy 4th. So Neon 3rd, Laggy 4th. Matt will bring it home for 5th. I think it depends on penalties. No, I don't think he has any penalties, actually.
Roscoe's comfortably got more penalties.
Exactly right. And the Red Bulls, a little bit of contact at the end there. President Cosby will cross the line for P7. A race of what could have been.
Fens go for a fastest lap.
Indeed. Indeed. But, yeah, superb performance from New Zealand Ryan. Oh, dear, Fens.
That's a penalty.
Fens will bring it home for P8. A disappointing race for V Fens. Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham will come home in ninth place. And Fens does do the fastest lap of the race.
Still gets the fastest lap.
22-0. And P9 for the one and only Conrad Strait. He'll be happy with that. As he always says, he's happy when he gets points. Not going to do podium interviews tonight. We'll do it next week when we've got some more drivers back in the race who are definitely competitors for the win, no doubt about it. But we'll just get the results quickly. Very quickly. It's New Zealand Ryan. I have to check what number win this is for him in SRL because that's good. He's definitely up there in wins for him in SRL. But I tell you what, I mean, you might say Neon was the driver of the day, but I have to go Alan Hugo. I mean, oh my goodness me. What a result for Alan Hugo. And especially for that pass for the lead into turn 1. So let's get the results very quickly, and then we're out of here. So here we go. New Zealand Ryan P1, Alan Hugo P2, Neon Trudeau 3rd, Laggy Person 4th. Is that Matt? He had no penalties. No penalties. Roscoe Arm, President Cosby, Fens, Conrad Strait, Aussie Gamer in P10, and the cars sat at DNF, Derek Kidd, Warden, and DRC Jared. Well, that is it for us. Owens, thank you very much, as always. And next week, hopefully, will be on the SRL Twitch. I'm hoping. Hopefully my Twitch doesn't mess up next time. So, goodbye for now.